If you are very familiar with our education system in Ghana, especially, you know, say entertainment and sports is one thing that is very much attached to the things that we do, even as school activities. In fact, school beyond there, you have a sporting department and an entertainment department, from junior high to senior high, even to the tertiary level. But one thing that I say, a culture, especially in our second cycle education, SHS or senior high education, no, school clashes during interco. Sadie way abeye culture was space ni mama sisiano looks like it is escalating into a different angle or into a different realm. Some people are also saying, adie way there, it has been there from Titio. And say why don't we also leave it like that? Besides, most of the people that have been through this form of education system, everybody knows or might have heard about something like this before. Into why are we pretending? Then America not long ago, as usual, in say period where we have schools having competitions from sports to entertainment to whatever. Nansinya Yehumba could be a central region. I think the regional minister organized a band competition among schools. I know so be part of the activities that among schools no omo compete. But the popular one is sports and different sporting disciplines and a womb. Not long ago, and a news a breaking says some of the students from different schools are clashing. Na omo clashing no ebi akoda hospital. The they are masisiano abai ensa enso aka ebinom. I have some few stories here, and one of the school is Aggrey Memorial. It says 6 Aggrey Memorial students arrested over a disco student attack. This is the headline captured on Ghana Web. 6 Aggrey Memorial students arrested over a disco student attack. So it says 6 students from Aggrey Memorial Senior High School have been apprehended by the Ghana Police Service following a violent assault on a final year student of Adisadel College. According to a police statement on February 24, 2026, the attack unfolded shortly after the region's intercollegiate sports intercollegiate sports festival, during what should have been a celebration of talent and school spirit into violence. The victim, identified as Rexford Owusu Ansa, was returning to campus with 2 friends on Friday, February 20, around 3:30 p.m. after the final day of events at the Cape Coast Stadium. Police reports indicate that the trio was intercepted at Pedu Junction, by the suspect, who allegedly confirmed Owusu Ansa's affiliation with Adisadel College before attacking him. While his friends managed to flee, Rexford was overpowered, kicked to the ground, and severely beaten. The assault went beyond physical violence as the attackers reportedly stole several of Rexford's personal belongings, including an iPhone 17 Pro Max. Hey, Akwala old school. Wow. 1,400 CDs in cash and his shoes. And Rexford was rushed to the stadium clinic and then referred to the Cape Coast Regional Hospital, where doctors confirmed he had sustained a fractured bone near his right eye, a serious injury that left the eye badly swollen. Well, this is it. After receiving medical care, he was discharged on Sunday, February 22nd, 2026. According to the report, authorities at Aggrey Memorial SHS acted quickly, handing over the 6 juvenile suspects to the Kotokraba police station around 7:30 p.m. on the same day. Rexford's 2 companions who had indicated that they can identify the attackers, providing key evidence to support the ongoing investigation. In a statement, the Central Regional Police Command reiterated its stance on school violence. ASP Patrick Bentum, acting head of public affairs, said the Central Regional Police Command strongly condemns the violence and assures the public that due process will be followed as juvenile offenders will face the full rigors of the law. The suspects are currently assisting police with the investigation, while the community has called for tighter security measures during inter-school events to prevent similar incidents in the future. This is not the only time yate violence and ayehu violence in terms of inter-school competitions, especially in recent times or for the past few years. When you're the first time, most of the time you will be one that was even sometimes involving some students from Kimbu, others even from other schools. There are some people that are even saying, if this is how it is going to go, and sa culture way, because I shall say free it, say never call it dia any inter-school competition ebeya yentwem. One person that has raised this particular issue, Scanty of Kojo Sheldon Studios. Director, Scanty video no Pacho, my uncle has a video nearby. Namimbisa Chemu say, yeah, chem. And now say, what will be the solution to some of these problems in society?
Aim of intercourse is socialization, yes, and bring the talent in the out. Be crying council. Say be in a little to interhouses.
Yeah, and the organizers.
Yeah, free. Intercorn is not serving any purpose, bro. Tell me a Ghana footballer, I'll catch us say he's a product of this school, a school they pushing go through.
No, we've not seen stuff like that.
Even in Ghana, say we are calling players from outside. We are not even calling players who are homegrown players from our senior high schools.
Yeah, who said you are not
if we ask you right now, your school, you are somebody who is run very well. Every single person seated here, we can ask you who was the best runner in your school.
You have someone to say.
Today, where are they?
We don't know where they are.
We are not even there. In intercorner in fashion by a system. Some boys go and gang and attack a girl. Bro, cancel fail for fit in the intercore. When they go, let them go. Already, it's not like their results are even better. Last year, 2024, 2025, we recorded one of the worst WASI results in our country. Social studies, they were failing.
Way and the free Scanty Hobai. Chemo?
Yeah.
According to Scanty, Charlie, you won't be papa be a few more bent in the say, I'm a bad dear. Any entry because no, Bocho in Kegbe. Who has a more gem be our because we school in a piano or the Acobo Blasters.
Oh, na minimum, but I would say time there, not or more sports and or more athletes, not be end up in police and as a fire service.
Okay.
A lot of them. And or time and now Mujina Monaswa. In fact, they were really popular in Kumasi inter-schools. One of them was called Misty Vegas. I heard he's part of the Ghana police now. And our time, the most of them after school joining police service. And I don't see it as a bad thing. I mean, it was more or less a pre-selection tool for those who want to join the police after senior high school. So it's not a bad thing. And again, there are some people or more they call a professional. Time no to be cola. We had somebody know a friend Volvo or no day later no supercars Kumasi Anglican senior high. Later I heard said na Obubu Petru. I forget hey Volvo Penny and all those things. I mean life is it I mean life is everything. Sometimes it will not go the way that you want it to go. Omon cancel there. I disagree. And it's a Omo cancel. That's the cheapest way to solve a problem. And again, I also disagree with those who were saying in the olden days, and I said many years ago, na be culture or honti yes. It's true said na but na escalating baby ye way. me say
any social media mom na.
No. In fact, I think social media mom no I encouraging converse yembo money fan to social media because like we are saying say a be clash na esidano. It wasn't rampant like it is now. In our time we had some by all the games in Mikobi, but I never saw the clash.
Oh really?
Yeah, I never saw one. But game biana Mikobi. And then yes, a BNCO, we hear of it. Obeti say, oh yes, it nankofu we muni we mo bosu, but and see crowd baby a games in the course no. Ebia later, and untina na a man won't pay attention no, because in our time, say we have supervisors, teachers omode eko ye nyina be fa bus e wo school and de akọ. We are expecting everybody to get into the bus after the competition.
Okay.
And you know, say ye na say wa metena bus nim. Now ka say oh me cut down me name nko for ko twi town na bibi to wa wa wasem. And in fact because of that no, anytime we get to the school no ye be roko. Omo koya omo buy na omo mama we will do it. And because of that people were following it. I mean after the program no, you go and just enter the bus and then we go back to campus. Okay. And I say okra obefa personal car na ibi o me fro bus na obekwa ko fan car or fa car ko campus. On go treat down during our time, and I say in Kumasi what I saw there, it was happening after the event. True. Na enkofubia keka bomu say ye cut down na o mako share that group na sankwasa semnesi. And I say ebi okro mo say o ma ye time o mo say o mako je carry ensu. Carry ensu no ye.
Etokwedru.
According to Etokwedru.
Enti obetest.
Enti omo betest. Enti it was few people o mako je carry ensu. And omo ko test o ma de.
And ebi nso from my side, I think most of them also brewed from some of the happenings during the competition.
Yeah.
Say be a bobo, ye school way feel say referee need DTI. Now you know that the fans or some of the supporting students who will be there will try to agitate this and money man.
Hooligans that ain't no omo krom pese bibi nsi na omo nye bibi. And again during our time, there was one thing I know so clear Jama competition.
And yeah.
And you know, say you call you wanna your stadium and I said that place na event and happening now. Ubon say group biano si Jama. Or ma mo de the panel, other schools will join. Ma mo de the panel. And the during our time we had somebody called Suba. Soba na Jama leader. Say Soba jinemu pa so she Jama. Jai. Or no late no sounds so a part of the athletes. No sounds so a co-American there. Didn't you know? I don't think it's a bad thing because at the time not as the discipline biba. In fact, during our time again, say athlete and other the near from school runner you have a special treatment and you know a binum craft force it just to be passed so that they will get the special treatment and you know some even pretend to be a good athlete run or so special treatment eduane na ye de serve omo no ne sa ne maninti
ene de o ka ho e dem
and enti no akwa join by bi o ha bo say you know master no or coach no who say wo master baby for me know her and all those things. So for me I think it's a good thing what is happening no and yes e bin see that like you were saying but for me I feel say because of social media no I sound so cry encouraging for me say my embo mo fankoto na enka say school na bo mo enti na increase that thing. Okay. During our time it was few people in school omo ye hooligans they just wanted to do omonkwasasem. But this time no, as akwa part of the school say ye nyina ye bi ebeye. Omukra omo nya den omonkodi carriers. Omukra nya omunya jimini bi ombejimi. But during our time no say esi na mini okra na there are some people that I can say omo na koye. We knew them. Say nkofu we there and say munu bi aba. You know, said now okay. Without even going there to witnesses ourselves.
Okay.
A beba and pants no more and all those things. But this time around, I know didn't be no cassette free SHS NTSN.
Time when you free SHS.
Oh, Nina account.
Time I you na still nanko for control.
And I make us no musa.
But still say no more control. Say no na ni egura basis here.
No, say increase because there are some people are almost so enka enye free SHS akomusu adwuma. They won't have time for this nonsense. But because of free SHS, they have time for the nonsense, regardless of whatever happen. In fact, even at this time, I mean, Nini say, omo erasticate amount for another, omo esake amount for non-performance because
they do.
Yeah, they do. Free SHS,
they do.
Omo do code GS. I ain't say omo by force.
Oh, sir, and not yet. You see, they can probably sack you for non-performance, and you know, maybe you can decide to go to another school. Say it will be you at your own cost and your own loss. Say I won't perform with school, and you free as the work coach school for, which may probably be relatively lower than the one you have. It's all jumping from one school, and when the academic year also stretches, and your school beyond no bit me I say major or second year, and I major or third year and a final year.
Na sa ni pa no nko school so ko se bibio o pen ko fo no madin kwasasem. And I make us say time I old school ni eni mo mo. O ka se modin betimi abodin se nkofo we die omo de nzamhunu bi aba omo ka ho. Enti no ye time na parent bi ani abre ebetu esika ma no a ne ba na ebedin kwasasem o school mu no. Say parents ninim say ne ba we odin kwasasem kra o ntua ne school fees impo no akọ ba free SHS will allow them into oma doso. The point I'm making here is because of free SHS we have a lot of people like that omo ababe kan ho that's what they are good at, and I say omo person omo beye they are part of the school just to cause trouble. They are hooligans. Only few people na get it in there for some reason or others will influence them for them to change. But most of them will rather change innocent people and other so for me the solution is not cancelling the whole thing, but rather there should be measures in place BBC are discipline just for us to know those who are doing it and I intimini omunsin chene enkoye. Okay. And on what the Swedros business school headmaster no on the case enkofu bi na show mo I was really disappointed when I heard him do that.
That was a video no.
It was so bizarre. Say a headmaster of a school. Unum say nkwasiafo school. When your police needs a former brand yen discipline oma for whatever reason you don't want to do that.
Oh, say Ebia. Ebia, he was just trying to play safe because Ebia na the specific people or yes,
yes, I know that is true. But the only way your way out not to give an excuse is say, oh, a young confubi na abeshe school uniform no. On the all kinds of penny a baby of free ball. You could have
CID boss in some man warning.
You could have just said, oh, okay, we will do investigation now. Yeah, report amount. But for you to dismiss it, it's so disappointing.
Chamo, they train and go share video number. That I say when you video no. That I might share video number.
Thank you. That is your shirt you are wearing. So if somebody is wearing your shirt, that's why I wanted to start by saying, are you confirming that is your shirt or your uniform? Somebody has worn your uniform to create such a scene or to conduct himself in such a manner. It is giving your school a bad name. So I'm sure you are concerned that is your school shirt. That's because I wanted you to confirm that is your school shirt. So if that is your school shirt and somebody has worn it and is attacking a fellow human being in such a manner, as a school, you should be concerned to find out who are the people behind that shirt wearing it. Also, to hand them over to the police. So I am mentioning now that I am giving you 24 hours to produce the people in that shirt who attacked the boy. And 24 hours starts now. Because as law enforcement, when incidents of this nature occur, and we have to investigate, we have to arrest, we have a number of ways in which we can make that arrest. But because this is a school environment, we are not going to adopt one of those means. That is why I'm giving you as school authorities that task to produce them. And if you fail to produce them, the means by which law enforcement employs to fish out suspects, we are going to adopt it. But because this is a school environment and other innocent students who were not part of the sports or were not part of that assault, because what we are seeing, it is not an act of indiscipline by students.
It's in Yana Chemo Kano, Eno, Ena Masheno, headmaster, and say, oh, CID boss, Madame Yakodonko, Inyabo trainer. One she ya na manfo bi num na akwhye omu school ntare no mu di distance mu, but my men so say hey almost 24 hours one fa nkola na ma na otisi school mu hono mu a ho enti no on your screen the victim which was captured in the story no ono eno okasa nche say ya kasa nsuo hwewa
the guy is lucky
kasa mo hwewo o ma hwe no papa
they could have easily unalive him.
Chemo,
Charlie, it's sad, and like I said, I think say I escalate, and I say I go beyond what we knew, no? And again, even like I'm saying, yeah, time, no. Me when say if you call mo your cry no mo share uniform, and I always in the after event na every no.
Ningi after
event na hana almost town. No makwakoyo mo adia omo person omo ye and I think this is bad. It's really bad, and social media am an escalate. They say they may be share ama we are bad na social media and free SHS. Give room for that misbehavior not to be more.
So do you think say in Kolawe or Machio they should be prosecuted?
Yeah, of course. Me am ngwa kra say writer no a say juveniles. Some of them are 18 years.
And the last time I checked from your friend said please for no statement of release here. Some of them are 18
years. Also mo prosecute for bodily harm or a criminal act.
Assault.
Yes. A criminal act and they say a punish say a punish one a bema and crofubi omo ye innocent kakra na omo nya emergency on be win bedroom who be when there's an act like that for them to participate omo de omo ye hooligans by nature e because blood in the we should find a cage for them so that they are misfit for the society. After the punishment, you know, so omo person almost so imagine fine. Omo is sans ni enya omo yensan che omo biem na yensan form nko. I mean punishment in society eboa in so many ways. Ebia amanfo adwene maso and I said there are some people school of thought omo argue from the moral side of things that people can change. But based on the yehu and some of the experience I even some of the books I read it say there are some people they will never change. So the only thing for those people is to punish them for their deeds. And yes, they will just damage the society.
Okay.
If you just leave them, they will damage the society. We have people like that in every society that we find ourselves in. There are some people that they are terrorists. There be omo tata obi. There be omo popo omo ni chire obi jini sika na bibi. Sa hankofo no. Say omo nya tomu kron, we have to cage them. For them not to do that. These people, if you leave them like this, omuwa bi na ebekum Major Mahama menkai abusanfo ya. Sa or the school enkwase asem say sa edi nyina. Sa what is the ye bi ba ye bu bi obekwa akobu ni bi ekunu. And ntino yam punish omo sisi na amanfo mfanye suande, especially those who are 18 and above no. Omo de ye ne omo ni tentem. E no ma omo nduru 18 no so no. Omo po omo ntwemu omo nduru 18. No mu mia.
Yeah, Johnny sa.
Omo Johnny sa. My lord, now they are 18.
Yeah, but trouble.
Case no.
Yeah, but
ni mia omo fancy nyansa. And I said there should be a befitting, let me say this, there should be a befitting punishment for those who are acting like
juveniles.
that. Yeah.